Fine on Wednesday for illegal possession of pepper spray, Amina faces separate charges of indecency and maybe criminal conspiracy for acting as part of an organized gang. This is the arsenal that Nigerian security services are saying they discovered at a home in the northern city of Kano. The owners are reportedly Lebanese nationals linked to the Hezbollah. The weapons, the Nigerian intelligence chief said, were meant to be used to target Israeli and Western interests in Nigeria. Investigations are underway to determine if the Lebanese nationals are connected to Boko Haram, Nigeria's homegrown radical Islamist group. The Central African Republic has issued an international arrest warrant for former President Francois Bozizé for crimes against humanity. Bozizé was ousted by rebels in a coup in March. The charges fall under the scope of the International Criminal Court and include crimes against humanity and incitement to genocide. Bozizé is currently living in exile in Cameroon. As economic growth hits a fresh low in South Africa, President Jacob Zuma tried to restore investors' confidence. In a press conference on Thursday, Zuma called for a fair settlement of wage negotiations in the country, particularly in the mining industry. The vital sector, which rakes in around 60% of export earnings, has seen a rash of wildcat strikes.
Syrian President Bashar al-Assad said his forces are in control in an interview with Al-Manar TV. President Assad also indicated his desire to run in the 2014 presidential election, which the opposition say is laughable. As we hear in the CFI report, the Syrian army continues its bombings across the already battered country.
Are preparing to regain control of the town of Qusair, making sure there's a fallback plan in Alawite country in case things take a turn for the worse. And Bashar al-Assad is beginning to gain confidence in his future. With Russian S-300 missiles already delivered and 10 MiG-29s possibly on their way, the Syrian president was interviewed Thursday on Al-Manar, the TV station that belongs to the pro-Iranian Lebanese Shiite militia. Assad explained he was engaged in an old battle.
Why is Hezbollah deployed on the borders inside Lebanon or inside Syria? Because the battle is a battle with the Israeli enemy or with its proxies inside Syria or inside Lebanon. There is a clear popular pressure to open the Golan Front to resistance.
Convinced his troops would triumph, Assad even said he was preparing to run for re-election in the 2014 presidential vote if the Syrian people want him to. Although opposition forces are to find Assad's statements laughable.
So far about 3 or 4 attacks, by Israel done on the Syrian soil there, but there is, no action from this regime. All we see and witness is, bombing cities in Syria. I don't think this regime can do any attack outside the Syrian borders.
While it prepares for a new Israeli aggression, in the words of the president, the Syrian army continues with its bombings in a bid to remove the insurgents from their advanced positions just outside the capital, Damascus. Allahu Akbar.
South Africans refer to their post-apartheid country as the Rainbow Nation, a term that celebrates the country's many cultures. But that doesn't apply everywhere. There is a community in Pretoria for white Africans only. Anyone of color is excluded from living there but can visit with a pre-arranged appointment. And CNN's Kepele Mabuzi did just that.
It's like stepping back in time.
You can just write there by name for me, initials and surname.
From the military-clad security at the gate to the sculptures and flags on display. This is apartheid-style living in democratic South Africa. It's called Kleinfontein, a whites-only private settlement about 30 kilometers southeast of the capital Pretoria.
Hello, Marissa.
Spokeswoman Marissa Hasbrook is unapologetic about the criteria for residents they want here.
Could I live in Kleinfontein?